Hi, it's Darren again here from the Healthy Mind Project. It's been quite a while since I made a video for this channel, quite a few months. Life for me has been quite challenging and very busy since the last video, but I thought it was about time to check in with you. And today I want to talk about depression, anxiety and PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. So depression is when we have this low mood and we lose interest in many aspects of our life that we would previously have found interest in and joy in. It can also manifest physically in feeling very tired, crying, your emotions are sort of up and down, and then that can be combined with anxiety, which can also can make you depressed, give you a low mood. But anxiety is where you are constantly worrying about things and stressed, often with feelings about not being good enough or not having enough time to do things. And post-traumatic stress is linked directly to events in the past that had a very strong emotional charge with them, and that emotional charge stays with you and can be triggered by certain events that are either very similar or in some ways are similar to the events that caused the initial emotional overload. So depression, we can say, is a low arousal state whereby everything slows down, you lose interest in things, you don't want to do things, maybe you sleep more, or maybe you can't even sleep very well. So your levels of activity tend to decline quite significantly, particularly socially. You will probably withdraw from people, from work and hobbies also. So we call this a low arousal state. On the other side, anxiety is what we call a high arousal state, where your mind is always working and worrying about things and scared and stressed about not being good enough at school, not being good enough in your work or relationships, and it can be very, very draining, and takes a lot of mental and emotional energy to be in that state all of the time. And then PTSD, which can kind of come and go depending on how you're being triggered, can also lead to very sudden emotionally draining incidents where you're triggered by these things, and so your mind is also sort of highly charged and highly aroused, always looking for things that are fearful in your mind. So talking about these two different states, depression being a low arousal state and anxiety a high arousal state. So if you're experiencing any of these, I would like you to consider these two antidotes to help you, at least in part. So for your low arousal state of depression, try to do some moderate exercise, whether it be a walk, some swimming, just some gentle exercise. You don't need to totally push yourself a lot, but do some exercise that will release some feel-good hormones in your body. So for your high arousal states of anxiety and PTSD, for this I would suggest you doing some relaxation techniques. Now this can either be meditation, yoga. You can do breathing exercise, diaphragmatic breathing, where you breathe from the belly and not from the chest. Or these activities could also involve creative activities, where we say you are in the flow of creation, which may include writing, drawing, painting, or such things. Anyway, I just wanted to give you this advice and touch base with you today. I hope you're all doing well, and if this is your first time, please click subscribe, and if you are a regular viewer, then please write your comments in the box below. Take care. Bye.